Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my mid-level money making guide. The only reason why I call this mid-level is because you need a few stats. You need to, have your account trained a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. It's still fairly low, but I'll have 3 methods for you guys, and let's just get right into it. So first, we have Enchanting Jewelry. I found out that sapphire and emerald rings specifically yield the most profit per hour. I tried rubies, didn't work out too well. Same thing with diamonds. So I'm going to be sticking to emerald and sapphires. If you decide to do sapphire, you'll need at least 7 magic, a water staff, cosmic runes, and sapphire rings. Enchanting sapphire rings will give you about 30,000 experience an hour. And depending on what the prices are when you watch this video, as of now, March 13th, 2017, you can make roughly about 300k per hour doing this method. If you're doing emeralds, you'll need at least 27 magic, an air staff, cosmic runes, and emerald rings. Enchanting emerald rings will give you about 70k experience per hour and roughly 450k GP per hour, again, depending on how much they are when you watch this video. Since the prices fluctuate, I'm not going to be putting specific numbers, but they should roughly stay about the same for a while. So just go ahead and grab how many rings and cosmic runes you're going to do, and I'll just show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. Let's price check this real quick. This is all about 49k, right? Okay, so that was roughly 1 minute, and with sapphire rings, 2 recoils, that will sell for about 5k more, 6k more than the raw materials, which is amazing. So I think this is an awesome way to get magic experience and make some GPs. But let's head over to the second method. So method number 2 is going to make unfinished potions. Some herbs will work better some days than other days. For example, I did Ranars here to test it out, but I actually broke even. But the Arrowhead leaves are doing amazing today. They're about 165 profit per potion that you make. And as of now, Arrowheads are the only one that I can find that actually make a decent amount of profit. Before I forget to mention this, you can only purchase 2,000 of a clean herb. You can buy as many grimy herbs as you want, but to buy cleaned ones, the limit is 2,000 per 4 hours. I recommend having at least 25 to 48 herbalore or higher, so you can make more than a few GPs per potion. These levels will make you about 100 plus GP per potion if you can find the right ones. Prices will fluctuate though, so tomorrow Arrowhead might not be the best or as good as it is right now. Maybe Ranars will be the best, or Aventote might be the best. It just really all depends on what's really needed at that moment on the market. Profit per hour wise, you can be looking to make about 400k plus, easy, if you choose the right herb. You just have to test which one is the best and to your liking. Okay, so about 200 Arrowhead leaves and 200 vials of water, which comes to about 210k. I'm gonna do all these real quick, and at the end I'll price check again. I'll time how long it takes me to do all of these, and I'll see how much profit I get. Okay, so that took me about 3 minutes and 45 seconds to finish those 200. Now if we take those out, it comes to 247k about. Let's just sell these real quick. For the lowest, why not? 240k. And I bought those for about 210k. That's about a 30k profit, 32k profit in about 4 minutes. So the last method is a classic one. It's the way I made my first few mills in the game, and that's killing blue dragons. The requirements to kill blue dragons is a dusty key if you're not level 70 agility, at least 35 magic to use firebolt, and 61 range to use a crossbow. You will also need an anti-dragon fire shield so the dragon doesn't hit like 50s on you, just for safety measures. You will be out of its range when you are ranging or maging. I recommend having at least 70 range, but I did it at 61 and I just camped him until I hit 70 range, and I made a lot of mills from that. But in the long run, you kill him so slow at 61 range, I don't know if it's even worth it. But if you're like me and you just really want to AFK, then have at it at 61, but 70 range is what's recommended. Also, having 37 magic so you can use the Falador teleport. If you're maging with Firebolt, 35 is all you need. So either have 37 magic to teleport back to Falador, or carry a Falador tablet. Also, having an Ava's accumulator here is super useful because it gives you range bonus and it picks up the bolts for you, so you don't have to go out there and pick up bolts. So I highly recommend this. For gear, if you're going to range, use a rune crossbow and at least myth bolts. And if you can't afford to use myth bolts, then you can downgrade. If you can use broad bolts, definitely use those. Now for magic, don't forget a fire staff if you're using firebolt, your chaos runes, and just a few food for both inventories if you're going to range or mage. Bring your best in-slot gear for range and magic if it's void for both, or just simply robes and d'hide. So profit per hour, you can be looking to make about 400 to 500k an hour. It just really all depends on how quickly you can kill them. If you can kill 80 of them in an hour, that's 400k. But if you can kill 100 of them in an hour, that's 500k an hour. To get to blue dragons, you'll first need to get a dusty key. Now, I'm going to throw up a map and I'll draw a line red to where you go to get that dusty key. Once you have the dusty key, go ahead and follow the purple line and I'll take you straight to blue dragons. Okay, so once you're here and you found an open world, because they can get pretty packed, just go ahead and stand in this area or the area over there, and it should be a good safe spot. And then I forgot to mention that a ranging potion will do you wonders here, so bring that if you can. Go ahead and pot up, click on the dragon, do whatever you want to kill it. And then just go ahead and pick up the bones and hides. And one kill is going to be about 5.1k, so that's pretty awesome. Once you have a full inventory, click the Falador teleports, bank, and do the same thing again. And you should be good to go. Hopefully some of you guys found this guide helpful. I know it's hard to make some money on this game, and I'm here to help. And if I do, don't forget to drop a like, a sub if you want to see more videos, and don't be afraid to comment at all. Anything you guys have to say, I'll comment back, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.